Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail with another edition of Steam Roulette, where today the wheel fell on The Witcher 1, a game that has been sitting in my library. I've been a little intimidated to play it because I've heard some people say it is one of the most complicated or complex RPGs out there, while at the same time other people have said the combat's a little clunky or weird. It's gotten some Game of Thrones comparisons, probably just because of the overarching narrative, but I have played a little bit into the introduction. So I do just kind of want to get started and drop you in and show you what this game is all about. Of course, this will have some minor spoilers, but I'll try and talk to you through what's going on. So in The Witcher, you play as a guy who you can see is the white-haired guy right there. You have amnesia, but what RPG doesn't start with a protagonist that has amnesia as a trope to try and introduce you to the world. But your goal right now, at least in the opening, is to protect your keep, or the keep where all the other Witchers are, from these bandits who are invading because they're trying to get something from the stores of the keep. And so far we've met a few of the characters. Triss, who is a kind of stock character mage who magic user, tells you all kinds of stuff here. She wants me to drink a potion. I'll talk to you about that in a second. Then there's Leo, who is a new squatty guy, essentially fresh meat on the battlefield, never killed a guy before, not really a Witcher, but he's here to fight and defend the keep. So here's your inventory, just basic stuff, and I mean, we have been given a tawny potion by Triss, and the goal with this potion is to increase our endurance, and we can use signs or sigils, more specifically with that, such as use it, or Geralt's endurance, which is the main character, indicated by the yellow bar, drops each time you use a sign. You cannot use signs when your endurance is too low. It refreshes over time. So you can see our bar down there is unhappy. Now we're not in combat right now, but when we do get in combat, you're going to see kind of where some of the complaints come from, and maybe it's because I'm early in the game, but I do think some of them are a little founded. But where we are right now in the story-wise, we're about to get into a fight, more than likely, considering there's bandits up here. And right now, we are blocked off from a bottom area where these invaders are trying to steal some of the, I guess you call it, Witcher secrets. And let's see what we find down here. I had an option to fight a big nasty monster. I decided to come in here instead, and there's a lot of story, so I'm going to try and stay out of the way.
You'll go no further, White One. I'll summon a powerful demon that will tear you apart.
A bluff. He's exhausted from teleportation. Magic light is about all he can muster.
Go. We'll deal with him and join you at the barrier.
So there's Geralt always trying to be
underestimating an opponent. Now the energy of my people will make me stronger.
So we're about to get into combat with this crazy mage, and you can see kind of where the combat system goes here. Is you click on an enemy, and for some reason I'm doing a whirlybird attack here. There we go. Not sure why combat wasn't starting here. And I guess you could say that might be one of my complaints about the combat with this game, is that it looks like it wants to be an action RPG. You do run around the combat field a lot, but in the end, a lot of the combat boils down to what stance you're in, essentially, and you do have the opportunity to roll, but it's not super complicated. You just click and attack. Hopefully attack. Hopefully not get killed by this guy. That would be embarrassing. But I am trying to just avoid his spells, and I do probably am going to need to heal here before long. So poor Leo's back there watching. I'm going to switch scenes here because for some reason I'm not attacking this guy. I'm not sure what the holdup is. So here he goes. So I am getting some hits on him, and you can see there is a little combo meter where if I do get a little fire on my sword, I should be able to click on him again. I'm just trying to switch stands because I want to see which one's the best. Generally, there we go. So right now I'm hurting. Vitality drops if the red bar goes 0, you die. Tip a gray screen, a loud heartbeat, warn you of dangerous level of vitality. Recover by meditating or drinking potions, like swallow. And how do I do that? Do I have a potion? I don't think I do. So I've just got to go. Let's see here. Can I eat food? Maybe weak alcohol, I don't know. There we go. So we do get to use a potion, and Foot Clan style, this guy decides to sit and watch. And it does heal me over time. So some of you are watching this probably say, hey, you kind of suck at the combat. You're probably right. But we do kind of get some combos on him at least. So if I can just avoid him just a little bit longer. This is her final hour, yeah, whatever. So the combo system's okay. And there is some satisfying blood burst and stuff, but I mean, really, it's not like, this game isn't like Dark Souls or something where you really have to move around. And maybe that changes later on. So right now I have no idea how I'm doing other than at least I'm finally hitting them. This game does kind of follow a D20 Dungeons & Dragons style system of you go up and hit things, you smack them, it only really matters kind of what stance you're in, at least for now. And all I've got to do essentially is see if I can take him out. And I don't know, it's just going to be a little bit more of this, I think. So, I guess right now The Witcher is kind of a game where you come for the story, you deal with the combat as it goes, because I am now back up to max health, and pretty much it's just a fight where I beat on this mage. Defend yourself, bitch. Thanks, I'm not your bitch. You can do it, he's not. Thanks, Leo. And I just did a useless flip over him. Alright. So we are getting some good combos in, we're doing some damage. We just kind of have to sit and wait and see where Savola reappears next so that we can give him some more medicine. I don't know what he's trying to do. Well, I guess his biggest goal is just to delay me. And I guess considering how weak I am, he's doing a good job of it, because he's just essentially like, haha, I'm just going to keep teleporting around. So for the most feared Witcher in the land, apparently my amnesia does not stop my sword training or memory. So should I try and switch to my tougher hitting stance here? Maybe. Yeah, so that's more damage. Doesn't hit as many times. There we go. So quest updated. I get to kill him.
Are you hurt? Did he get you?
You got me a little.
But if those were magic lights, I'd hate to face a truly powerful sorcerer.
I wanted to help, but I couldn't break through that strange circle.
Savola's eating dirt. That's what matters.
We need to help Triss.
Let's go.
Yeah, we need to help Triss after we loot this body. So we get Orin's, Sapphire, and Mutton Leg. Let's take it all. Thank you. So now we're just going to be going down somewhere. I don't know if this door's still locked or not. Still locked. It was locked before. I mean, it's a lot like other wide open games in a way. Oh shit, Triss is in trouble.
They're ransacking the laboratory. The other mage is... I underestimated him. Hurry.
Well, that's great. If you're a big bad magic user, can't handle the mage, what am I supposed to do? So, couldn't stop the intruders, I must ascend to the stairs, and let's see what the Witcher's laboratory has going on. So it looks like they're throwing stuff around. And there's some guy who looks like a big bad.
I found it. We have what we came for.
Just one little box.
Professor, deal with those witches.
Well, that's nice.
I hear witches can parry bolts in flight.
Nobody.
Let's see.
Leo, stop!
Well, there goes Leo. Saw that one coming.
Ah! Another fairy tale.
And your sword didn't even hit him, so you start the game with a lot of fail.
What happened? Smashed ribs, punctured lung. He's dying.
He needs White Rafford's decoction.
That they took.
Hang on, Leo. It was here. I can't find it.
Vesemir. Leo is dead.
How did this happen?
He attacked the professor. I was late.
It's not your fault, Geralt. We're all to blame. Triss barely made it fighting for us. These are bad times for witchers, and something tells me they'll only get worse.
Is it safe up top?
Relatively. Some stragglers up there, but we'll deal with them later. You look tired. I'd like you to rest. I'll keep watch and tend to Leo's body.
Alright, so meditation. I keep wanting to call it mediation. Meditation, left click on there to enter meditation mode. So it's essentially the old rest mode, and I guess that means I'm tired and ready to take a nap. But let's see here. This guy is pretty much one of the old witchers, one of the people who knows what's up. So he's been around for a while, and he helped defend upstairs, which I didn't go to.
I'll find you later.
So let's just go ahead and take a rest. Which apparently is done in dialogue, and I get new talents. How much do I want to meditate? Let's meditate. It's currently what time? I don't know. Let's meditate till dawn. That's 20 hours. No, let's not do that. Let's meditate until dusk. There we go. And go! There we go. So sit down here for a while. I gotta find out who else is still alive. Who's not. So Vesemir, don't know what he's doing, tending to people.
Eskel came by while you were resting. Triss is still unconscious, but stable.
That's a relief.
I've made a decision, Wolf. We abandon Kaer Morhen. There's nothing holding us here.
I see.
We need to bid Leo farewell and wait for Triss to recover.
And the bandits?
Yes, we need to finish things. But first we must make a healing potion for Triss. We'll need to search for ingredients. Nothing useful left here.
I can do that. How do I make the potion?
Lambert will give you the formula. Look for him by the fireplace. He's with our brave sorceress.
Lambert? He doesn't hate Triss?
Feels guilty, I think. The first thing Triss will hear when she wakes is, "Finally awake, Marigold." That's Lambert. Let's get to work. Later I'll teach you how to extract ingredients from monsters. I'll be in the main hall.
Fine.
Left click on the scroll icon and press J to open the journal. Press quest to see the next mission, so we'll have a new quest, which is a potion for Triss, our mage friend. Now this is a game where you don't really have a party, it's just you going around, but you can see that a lot of what goes on in this game is about character interaction, character story, and not as much. I mean, the combat's there kind of because it has to be. I mean, there's some good combat to be had, don't get me wrong. Let me just see. I don't know if there's too much upstairs for me right now. Let's go see what Lambert has to say, considering I'm being railroaded into all kinds of dialogues here.
Geralt, is something wrong?
No time to talk. I need to make a potion for Triss.
You should find a vial of white gull in the armory on the upper floor. Grab some calcium equum from the evening hall. Look for white stones in one of the chests. If you find any stragglers, finish them. We don't need prisoners. The stairs are through that door. I'd go, but Marigold lies unconscious by the fire.
So now we have some dialogue options as well here. So he tells us where can I get some of these things, where can I get some of these things, and just keep in mind that your main character has amnesia, so these are basic skills that he should know, but he doesn't. It's just a normal RPG conceit, but let's see what he has to say. I have to tell you something. Please don't be a love interest.
I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Leo. The bandits killed him.
He wasn't ready. What a loss. We'll hunt them down, Wolf. We'll avenge Leo.
Oh, there we go.
I'll find you later.
Considering he's looking around, he probably knows. So prepare potions in meditation mode, gather the required ingredients first. So I'll have to figure out how to do that, but I need to find some different ingredients and items. So there's Triss lying unconscious by the fire. Looks like I need to go to the second floor of the keep, which... let's see here, that's not the map I want here. Let's see, the location map. Stairs to the upper floor, stairs to the laboratory. Let's see if I can go through the kitchen. If not, I'm going to have to go through the courtyard. Because we do want to go upstairs, and I've been... okay, so yeah, we got the kitchen open now. We've got some bandits up here, so we'll get to see a little more combat. Let's see here, so flint. Probably useful. Lager, always useful. And then, do we have anything in the kettle? Nope. We have a chicken. Yes, we do. Chicken leg. Surely there's no listeria growing in that. And old cupboard, where we get all kinds of things. Blueberries, gutted fish, and fish, more fish. So what we're going to do here is just look for some ingredients. And we have some bandits. Ready to kill. And once again, combat is just about doing some clicks and see these bandits go. They're a little too fast, so I have to switch stances. And now I can hit them. And I do get some finishing attacks here. You can see some of the bandits. Now there's a few stances you can do. This one with the sword up high is for your heavy enemies.
You'll regret the day you were born.
That's nice. You can see there's blood, blood, blood everywhere. And he dies. This third one down here, that one's for fast, and then this one's kind of your AoE, the last one. But we're just going to go ahead and... we're going to not do that, because that's not really useful. So he has some more drank. So we got some stuff down here. So let's see if there's anything worth exploring. Some flooded areas. Not really. Anything in the urn? No. So yeah, let's head up. Not too much to it. Like I said, it's all kind of basic. The story, I guess, is what drives a lot of people. But from what I've heard, The Witcher 2 is really a game that has most of the improvements here that this game really needs. So. And from what I've heard, you actually don't suffer too much of a penalty, at least knowing the story here, going from Witcher 1 to Witcher 2. So let's see if I can actually fend off these guys all at once. It is funny, they do kind of Foot Clan you. And when I say that, if you don't know what I mean, that's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference, where they would always fight people. They would always fight the other people, the 4 Ninja Turtles, one at a time. And oh, you just beat the shit out of me and did no damage. So see, I'm not really feeling in danger right now.
Challenge the Salamandra.
And I'm just getting mobbed by people. If this were Hotline Miami, I'd be shot dead at this point. But see, it's just like I don't know when these guys are going to start attacking me. Or if they're all a little scared. And it's just basic. Most of combat is just clicking an enemy at a time. Wish I could say it was a little more exciting. So he's bleeding quite a bit, and then I for some reason did a nice finisher there. Alright, so maybe some bonus points for that, I don't know. But yeah, now I run around with a big sword up. I guess that's something they do in this world. But yeah, The Witcher 2, also a good game. Some people say it's a better entry point because they fix a lot of the sort of problems, mainly combat based with the first game. Of course, The Witcher 3 coming out, I believe later this year, if not next year. But this crate looks like it has something useful in it. There we go. So an unknown potion. I could drink it myself, but we're not going to. Probably looks like one of the things I'm looking for. We don't need robes. So how much space do we got up here? Few things, library, evening hall, and then they have quest things marked there, so that's useful. So stairs to Triss's room. We're not going to go too far in there right now. Maybe we have enemies in here, maybe we don't. Is there anything in the trunk? Bottled water and a grindstone. Basic items. More basic items. Though healing is good. Bottled water's good. And then we'll go down those stairs a little later. Because I need to get the items in here now. So we got another bandit, we've got another room with some things in it, just trying to explore as much as we can. And you can see they really fucked up this castle. Or it's just an old thing that's falling apart. Which is also entirely possible. I don't know what that blue light is, but I just ran through it anyway. Oh, it's just light coming in somehow. Alright, so did I see another... Ooh, hey you. So we're just going to click you to death.
Mess with me and die.
Really? Because I think you're the one that's dying. There we go. So killed all the bandits. Turn off floating messages like too fast and final attack in the game options. No, that's okay. Wow, so apparently his head is where the remains are, and his remains are all over there. I'll remember that for the future. So putting up the sword by magically grabbing the blade. So I got all the bandits up here because most of them swarmed me early. This chest probably has the white gull in it. There we go. And then a monster and portrayal of Witchers. An anti-Witcher pamphlet describes how ordinary people perceive Witchers and recounts the story of Karamodan's struggle, and I can read it or write it. So it's here we have daggers. What are we equipped right now? A rusty sword that's damage minus 30. And this weapon can't be used in combination with all the Witcher styles, so my inventory's full. That's okay, I don't need to take both of them. I could try and dual wield daggers, I guess. I do want maybe an axe. So I'm now carrying a bunch of stuff, and I don't know what that is. I guess just an armor thing. So one more area. You can see the pop-ups kind of label things quite nicely. So here is the rest of our stuff, including the alchemy ingredients. And I just need to take things to Lambert now. Surely nothing else is going to go wrong. Let's see what's in this dresser anyway. Just more bottled water. Alright, so let's go down. Let's save Triss. And I could probably try and jump down there and eat it. So there's a bunch of little birds. Nice touch. Let's go back down the ground floor. And back down the stairs. So yeah, this is pretty much The Witcher. It's very much a third-person RPG with some action or real-time combat, but really it's a D&D style game where you just happen to be able to move around and jump and dodge. So let's see what this little bit of the story arc is with our few surviving people.
What
do you need? I'm done. I have
Done.
the ingredients.
I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast and some celandine. Vesemir will tell you where to find
Oh,
them.
damn it,
Let
really?
me teach you the formula.
Okay, so we gotta get 2 more things. Hey, Vesemir.
Oh, that was a tough fight.
I found a few intruders upstairs, but
I understand they won't be a problem. Lambert, however, let the Frightener get to him. Nothing serious. Good you went after Triss and handled that mage.
she was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished.
Our beautiful sorceress was right, I know. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
So there we go. Just a few other options here. I can meditate and prepare
Lambert
things. Let's
gave me
talk
the
first.
formula.
I take it you already have white gull and calcium equum.
I do. What next?
You'll need celandine. Take what I have. Plus the claw of a monster, like the Frightener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion.
Okay, so now I get to go, I guess, outside. Because we're going to exit here to the courtyard. Which this is the Frightener, which is the optional boss fight that I didn't opt for. And maybe that would have been more entertaining for me personally, but I did get a nice new sword as well. Witcher's Steel Sword. So I guess I just lose my other sword here, but damage based on combat style. Steel Sword used to fight humans. Ineffective against most monsters used in Witcher combat styles. This weapon cannot be used in combination with Witcher combat styles. That's the axe. So we'll see here. Courtyard door. Let's go ahead and skin a monster. And we're back outside in the pretty countryside, perhaps. And it's dusk. So there's the remains of the other creature. It is a mighty fine creature. So to extract chemical components, left click on the monster carcass. And there we go. This is the Frightener's Claw and the Frightener's Eye. Let's transfer all. So should find Vesmir, meditate, and prepare the potion. So yeah, let's go back inside. Make this happen. Alright, so we're going to be abandoning this place, and it looks like we kind of already should have anyway. So find you.
Yes?
Uh-huh. So, where are Lambert and Eskel? I have the ingredients. Let's ask them what are the Witchers.
Other Witchers?
Or are there other
There were 3 Witcher schools in all, but it's been long since I've heard word of the other 2. You've met all the Witchers I know of, except for Berengar.
Did I know him?
I don't believe so. An introvert, he chose his own path. Actually, none here can say they know Berengar. He often ran away from Kaer Morhen, though he would always return in the end. After the trial of the grasses, he finally accepted his destiny and started training for real.
So why isn't he
here?
I don't know. We lost touch with him a while back.
So let's see, where are Lambert,
Where are
and,
Lambert
Eskel?
and Eskel?
Upstairs. Lambert's in the library, and Eskel's taking Triss to her room.
So,
Can I ask you something?
Of
see what
course.
else I can find out from him.
Who was Leo?
One of hundreds of orphans of the war with Nilfgaard. I apprenticed him 6 years ago.
I'm sorry.
We'll recover our secrets and find Leo's murderers, even if they fled to the end of the world.
Let's just go ahead and say
I have all the ingredients.
Good. Now rest and prepare the potion according to the formula.
We'll speak later.
So let's go ahead and just do that. So, mention another graduate and the name here. So let's see, where to fireplace. Don't know if we can do much of anything here other than click on it and rest. Left click the vial to create potions. Alchemy, duh. Okay. So select formula and ingredients to the vial automatically. Left click mix at the bottom right of the screen. Okay, so potion for Triss. Left click. And I believe everything's already here. Alchemical ingredient, Calandine, Frightener's Claw. And there we go. And take it to the upper floor. So let's close out. Let's just meditate for an hour. Because apparently you need to rest to meditate. Or rest to make a potion. So now that we're up, and it's dark time. Let's see here, where are they? There's a campfire. I'm assuming Triss is upstairs. Considering that's where we saw there were stairs to her room. So no more bandits. Apparently there's blood on the clock for some reason. So here, can we see outside right now? Yeah, but there's not a lot to see. Alright, so upper floor. And then let's go find her. So, hey, Eskel.
Need anything, Wolf?
I have some questions.
What is it?
What do I use the base for my potion? You seem to feel at home here. Couldn't Triss have helped with Leo's mutation. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and... There's all kinds of story points that I can get into at some point. I think for now, though, I just want to go up here and give the potion. I've dilly-dayed enough. There's a dresser to go to. There's Triss, so... Somehow she didn't die. Double click on the healing potion to give it to Triss. Tip 1 favors of other characters by giving them gifts, so... I have something for you. Yes, I do. I have a... Frightener's Eye! No, I have a white gold potion, unknown potion. There's a potion for Triss. There we go.
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
And blah blah blah. Do we do this? I suppose we have some time, or we have no time to lose. Sooner we set off together. I suppose we have some time.
We have some time.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned. Stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Because I don't
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... The powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive, hard to compare to anything.
Oh.
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
I missed you so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us.
So there's that cutscene. Why is there a cat? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Geralt, a pleasure.
Is there like a little...
As always?
I'm sorry.
You don't remember anything?
Unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
Ugh.
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens.
Oh good, so we have sex and then we have the bad
Vesemir.
news.
Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
I think we're going to go ahead and stop this there. I mean, that's The Witcher. You come for the story, you stay for apparently the little sex picture with a cat that you get. And the combat's kind of so-so, but it's a deep game with a lot of story arcs, I guess, that... I mean, to be honest, it's... I can definitely see the appeal, but I can also see myself skipping this and jumping straight to The Witcher 2. But I hope this look was at least informative for you, otherwise it's just what Steam Roulette's all about. Just take a look at games that have been sitting on my library and sort of decide, is it worth it or is it not? So, got this for a few bucks and a deep, deep discount in a Steam sale, so I'd say I could get some enjoyment out of it. But it's a way to fail. That's all for now. I will see you all next time.